Hi, it's Tanya. I just wanted to drop some real talk on you for a second and say one of the reasons why you might be staying stuck, you aren't setting good enough boundaries with yourself. What do I mean by that? I mean that you can't say no to yourself. You can say no to a lot of other things, but it's hard for you to say no to yourself. It's hard for you to tell yourself no when you want something. They call it impulse buying for a reason. Amazon makes so much money. I was gonna say million. It's way more than a million. Probably a million every 10 minutes. Because we live in a crazy society of consumerism that is overtaking the world. And it's making us not be able to have a retirement. It's making people not be able to retire anymore. It's terrible. And so when you can't say no to yourself and you can't restrict yourself from overspending, you're never going to get to where you want to be, because there's always going to be something that you think you need or something that you think you want. And it's really hard to say no, and for a lot of people. And it was for me for a really long time, because I had so many credit cards and I had like tens of thousands of dollars that I could spend on them. And so even though I didn't have the money yet, whenever I was at a store or I wanted to go on a trip, I would put on a credit card. And it kept me stuck for a very, 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 very long time. And I just kept going in a circle, paying stuff off, going back into debt. And it was like this vicious cycle that I couldn't seem to get out of. And when I was finally able to put boundaries and on my own spending and tell myself no, it really did change everything. And I feel like sometimes it doesn't have to be forever. It can be temporary. But if you aren't, people now overspend. They don't know what it means to live below their means. Everybody still lives like they're making double what they are, and it's like, that's because we're marketed to, in a lot of ways, to, something only costs $10 a month, or cell phone bills, like I said before, where you pay $20 a month. People don't buy or own stuff outright anymore. They make payments on everything, and it's holding you back. And so you got to set boundaries, save money before you make big purchases, just like our great grandparents and grandparents used to do back before there was all these credit cards and you can buy anything you wanted with a push of a button. Think about it. A lot of our grandparents ended up really well off and able to have a retirement because of the hard work and intention that they put in. And it's still possible. It's still so possible to live below your means, but it takes a lot of work and effort, because there's stuff that bombards us constantly to buy, and that's distracting. It's like I want to go 5 million trips right now, but until I have the money saved for it, I don't buy it. And it's totally changed the way I think about something and makes me think like, do I really need this thing? So how can you set better boundaries with yourself, with your finances, with telling yourself no, maybe not going out to coffee every week, making coffee at home? That's a big one. It's just like, it doesn't have to be big things. It can be little things that can really add up. So let me know below. I'd love to know about setting boundaries for yourself, telling yourself no, even when it's hard, and what you do. What are your tips and tricks? Follow the moneylifecoach.com, get your free budget worksheet, and at Tawnya Schultz on Instagram. Share this video, tell your friends. Let's get in an amazing place and live in financial abundance and be able to give our money away and share it with the world and help other people out and do things we love and live where we want to live and not have debt weighing us down. I'll see you soon. Bye.